Hello my friends and welcome back, it's episode 101. It's now time to kill Chintonos, or Chitonos? Whatever.
State your intention.
Your seneschal is always there.
I woke up with a feeling of wonder, as if a field of flowers was blossoming nearby. A child was saved from death. 1,000 heretics were burning alive, begging and sobbing and howling.
Miscalculations are for commoners. I don't make mistakes.
I think
I make profitable learning experiences.
I think I'll start this fight by just immolating this idiot.
It's as good as done.
Or doing this.
You don't mind dying, do you?
Oh, we just ate that guy. Look at that, he can start the battle poisoned and damaged.
Already done.
This thing is not gonna last long.
I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen. Who, if not me?
Who, if not me?
I won't stand for it.
Don't get too cocky. How about no? Am I getting paid for this?
I'm not sure who the right person is to do the most damage here.
You've got a problem? I've got a price.
This tedium is beneath me. Fortune favors the swift.
I can do a lot of extra damage with the old Hexy rifle. Ooh!
Not like this.
Their fragility has been exposed.
Abelard did not even get to,
Ancestors guide me.
He didn't even get to cast his defenses. I find that that's how he dies a lot. Not getting a chance to put his defensive abilities up.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart! As
Shoot.
the Emperor commands, I act. For you, my Emperor!
For you!
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. I go into the Emperor's light, for I am his chosen.
You cannot change this path.
I hope to meet the same end.
Wow, these free turns are really nasty, huh?
I am not your Xenos pet monkey. I understand your intent.
They made this thing dangerous by basically giving it cheats.
I am not your Xenos pet. I deal death with my hands.
The biomechanical creature is flailing its limbs faintly, its body broken and bears a sign of combat, but no one is planning to repair it. Why is the best character me and not Jay? Oh, I succeeded though. Every limb of the creature, the hard ones on skeletal paws, the flexible ones on metallic cores, is equipped with a variety of implements similar to surgical tools. Clearly see the inside of the mechanism through the holes in its armor. Its gut can open to drag a hamstrung victim inside. Once the victim finds themselves in the monster's stomach, they will be pierced by injectors that will liquefy them. Creature emits a series of wheezing sounds. Was it an answer, moans of agony, or just the normal rumbling of its mechanism? There's no way to tell. The creature responds with a series of choking and snarling sounds. After a moment, as if realizing that its language is not clear to you, it extends a fighting limb in your direction in a menacing gesture. The message is clear. I am a warrior. I am a killer. This is an engine of pain. An executioner created by depravity of my twisted cousins, living flesh fused to a mechanism whose sole purpose is to inflict as much pain as it can. The Dark Ones are caught in a cycle of torment, desperately seeking pleasure in the suffering of others. The machine is but an instrument of their endless desire. The creature's servo motors howl as they send the last remaining energy into its body. One of the limbs lunges at you, but the charge is not enough for the strike to reach its target. Something bursts in the creature's gut with a quiet squelch, and a puddle of oily ichor spreads from under its belly. Life Sunderer. A two-handed heavy weapon. 5 to 6 damage, armor pen 10. It's not really that great. It's basically a heavy bolter, but not as good. I mean, the heavy bolter is 6 to 9. I don't see what the benefit of this weapon is.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Let's go ahead and get rid of this injury. Oh, use that skin patch. She now apparently has large medkits, but I thought I gave her... these. It's weird. Okay, well, whatever. Definitely some
Speak, Elantak.
weird, buggy behavior going on.
I can heal your wounds, not your soul.
I owe you a debt.
Duty prevails.
Multi-key.
A job for me.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
And
Chronotos
done.
is now toast.
us not dawdle.
The Emperor favors me today.
The songs of my ancestors speak of stars long.
Injuries will not slow me.
You better hone your skills.
Ministration is a holy task.
What we got here? Tactical genius. The wearer is an assassin and successfully dodges or parries an enemy's attack. It automatically creates an additional opening. The wearer gains 2 times agi bonus parry when using swords. Whenever the wearer parries with a sword, they immediately counterattack, causing the enemy to become staggered. If the attacker is staggered, the wearer's parry is increased by 5 times agi. That's really good. For a melee, a dodge melee tank, which it's not really a character class I have, owing that Abelard is just a straight up tank.
I always keep my options open.
Abelard's got head trauma, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. He wasn't that bright to begin with.
I always have a backup plan.
My pleasure.
We're in. Lawbringer. Grants an additional ability that ends the attacker's turn and deals an additional 30 machine damage with 50 armor penetration. Okay, it's a bit weird. Whenever the wearer of this badge gains a stack of versatility, they also gain 3 momentum. That's pretty strong. I don't know if I would want to exchange that for the Blessed Bolter casing, though. Single hits that can never miss are pretty sweet.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
I think I have other items for the Psycho Surgeon. Items lost. Qantas's pain converter. What striking proof of the innate shallowness of your kind. After ridding her of that crude device you refer to as an augment, I restored an intriguing feature of her genetic code. So be it. I will not squander my best materials on her. I will return her mechanism without delay. All the penalties that I had are gone. Could try something more advanced, assuming you're not afraid of killing yourself with it. The wearer gains 10 strength and 5 toughness. That's pretty amazing. Black Haze Venom Blade. Attacks against targets suffering from toxin. Apply the toxin effect with the same power to all enemies within a 2-cell radius. Attacks with a Glimmer Steel Blade inflict bleeding 4 if the target fails a toughness resistance test. I've already got one of those. It's not that great. Wearer becomes immune to slow and immobilized. Oh, can I just take all of this? Happy days.
Rise to the top, or get
The
left
bug
in the
seems
dust.
to have gotten rid of all of my negative issues, so I'm happy to ignore that. 10 weapon skill and 5 strength versus 10 strength and 5 toughness. I'm not sure if 10 weapon skill and 5 strength is better or not for him. His toughness is his defining trait, though. Ten strength. Well, 10 strength and 5 toughness is definitely better than just 10 strength. Right, I'm gonna put the gem back on. Since I no longer seem to be having to do tech use checks right now. Just goes to show how high you need a skill to be, though. I think I would have needed like 150 tech use to actually
Let us not dawdle.
pass those things 100%. Right, I guess we're going to the arena. There doesn't seem to be anything else left to do. Which is over here.
Keep your wits about you.
Okay. Can't go that way. Oh, okay, I have to look at his companions. That's actually a quest objective.
I always keep my options open. I always have a backup plan.
The bars of this cage are sturdy enough to stop a tank or the fury of a post-human.
Not to see them cut down.
What the hell? He sounds like a tech priest singing to himself.
Alone. The past gabardine.
A less knowledgeable person might not recognize this giant humanoid, but you are well aware that this is a space marine. The scar tattoos on his bodies would first appear abstract and primitive, together form an angular image of a wolf's mouth with bared fangs. This person must be the genetic offspring of Lehman Russ, the space wolf of Fenris.
Fenris Yolda, mortal. You know the old words. Good words. Strong as a rock. Sharp as the blade of a force axe. Deadly as a kraken's tooth.
Fenris Yoda, I think, would be more accurate since we're gonna go in the region.
What do you want?
Huge body with straggly overgrown red hair perfectly suits the deep chilling voice of this man. Or of this beast in the guise of a man. Tribal scar-like tattoos cover his chest, arms, back, and you glimpse intricate braids in his mass of unwashed hair. His body bears so many pale scars you cannot count them all. It is clear that captivity has sapped this prisoner of none of his physical power. Your assessment is confirmed when you spot the remains of Dukari in the pile of carrion at his feet, likely one of Homunculus' servants. Dukari flesh appears to be making a fine snack for your new acquaintance.
I am a wolf.
A wolf, from Transylvania. Oh.
My pack answered the Inquisition's call and came to the Coronis Expanse. There was a battle, And then the young wolves yearning to be meat for their brotherlings. To a feast of bolters they went out roving. Though they were but few, one long fang with them went loping. Not to see them cut down by scythes unclean. The pups he sent scattering, and there stood alone the paths guarding. For a foe he long spied, one worthy among unworthy. The song of swords singing, they clashed with clamor and skill, until stood the old wolf upon the bones. Then, by the birds of battle, was he brought down. Was that clear enough? This saga sounds less interesting in prose. That butcher sent you to spy for him, did he? Or do they know nothing of the Emperor's angels, the space wolves of Fenris, or the great layman Russ in your corner of the galaxy?
Why does he keep you in a cage? 'Cause you'd kill his ass?
For his own safety. When I am not busy killing inhuman spawn in the arena, the Xenos fear my will. But I sit in a cage while you roam freely around their city. They do not fear you. Maybe there is a reason for that. Maybe our fates are not the same at all. A predator does not eat only when it is hungry. There are many reasons to eat.
There must have been a reason for this.
And why do you want to know?
You do not know the language. The sounds seem crude and mangled, but not entirely lacking the harsh dignity of a form of Gothic. You close your eyes and enter the flow of the song, like slipping into a fast-flowing mountain river. Words rise up naturally in your mind. They are not the same ones sung by the prisoner, but you sense their aptness.
You are the one who has supped the mjord of the Skjalds, I see. In the long haul, some of my brothers will be eager to tell you of their exploits so that you would sing a saga of their deeds. To get what you want, you will have to convince two very headstrong individuals. Me and my captor. That claw-handed Xenos.
Okay.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
I don't know who I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be speaking to some witches, but I don't see them. Or any way to access them. Oh, there he is. Look, Karen, is this the monkey that cost you your place at the Archon's side? Careful with the meat for the arena. Marazi. If Sinister Thora is short on toys for her fighters, you will be punished again. She seems to enjoy pitting you against Kalmare. Maybe this time she would deem it necessary to give you back your skin after you slay them all. So many choices here. So you and your rabble are the champions of the local arena, so Mirazi was skinned and made to fight like this? Well, it's a balm to my heart and a delight to my eyes. Snap the educator shut and addressed Mizari. Your kin do not seem overly fond of you. Addressed Mizari. Just wanted to get a proper look at you. Humiliated, stripped everything you were, and later I shall find a way to kill you. Address all the Dakari in front of you. Know this, I will kill each and every one of you, and I do not care if you are champions or not. The only sad part is that I haven't got Cassia back yet. If thou sees a flaw in me, smite me. Smite me. Rogue trader, you find me at prayer. Darkness surround us, we require all the spiritual fortitude our ravaged hearts can muster. Are you distraught because of Vergaste's fate and the deaths of those betrayed by the Commissar? I was what he found those people, brought them to the Commissar, prayed for them, gave them hope, and he sent them to an abattoir to die for those monsters' amusement. I once more failed to see the wickedness where I should have seen it, failed those people, loyal and brave. And it's not only that, I thought naively that faith and perseverance had helped us, helped me, cut through the schemes of the foul Zeos, that we were on the path to freedom. In truth, though, it was just another part of the act. Remain steadfast. Tell me, Rotator, do you trust me? Please look into your heart and tell me what you see. There is no one I trust completely. It is one of the principles I swear by. Perhaps you are wise to distrust. Rogue traders, to lose hope is to err in the eyes of the Emperor, and I am drawing closer to erring than ever before. The darkness all around me thickens, and the clutches of our captors are strong. And to give myself fully to the battle ahead, I will need all my strength, and to summon such strength, I must purge my soul. Tell me, will you hear my confession? I killed Theodora von Valancius! Well, there was that scene with the ghost that actually kind of gave that away. Ages ago. What? Ha! We were all wearing masks, even the most righteous. It was me, not your treacherous kin. Not the cultists, me. I remember every last detail. The ship was under attack. I grabbed my weapon and ran to her side because I thought it was my duty to protect the Emperor's chosen. And what did I witness when I burst into her study? Theodora von Valancius, a rogue trader, holding a sinister, sorcerous artifact radiating with profane light. It was a lens like the ones we saw in the Rakard system, except it was smaller and far more potent. I instantly knew it to be a weapon of the Arch-Enemy. I had seen objects like it before on Salis Prime, the planet where I'd sought the sacred relic and where I'd nearly died at the hands of cultists. So many things were made clear to me in that moment, so piercing was the revelation, so obvious the answer as to how those heretics found their way to a planet known to none but those of House von Valancius. I fired before I could even fully comprehend what I was seeing. Terror's light must have guided my hand, for one shot was all it took. The bolt had discharged destroyed both the Arch-Enemy's artifact and the owner's black heart. But I did not regret killing her, nor do I regret it now. Theodora has come to the Arch-Enemy and its dark sorcery. The entire attack on the ship was merely a result of her and Vottiger feuding over the spoils. And I realized it in my heart the moment I saw the artifact in her hand. But by standing in the same room as the Honourable Art Militant, a devout servant of the Emperor, and the reason I had made it off Celis Prime after the cultist attack, when he saw me firing at Theodora, he instinctively rushed to protect her, and I killed him too. Do you remember the orphans I once asked you to meet with, Rogue Trader? One of the boys was the son of the man I killed. My whole life I'd sworn I would not allow villains to orphan children of the Imperium. Then I did so myself. This is what true faith is really about, shooting first and asking questions later, sacrificing the innocent without thinking of the consequences. Whereas your humanity, sister, the world is not so divided into black and white. Lady Theodora Mort fell at the hands of the one meant to protect the servants of the God Emperor. I never doubted the security of the von Valancius bloodline when you were close, but now the very foundations on which the power of the Rogue Traders rests seems to have been violated. You kept the secret all this time. Do you regret doing what you did? Your hands would not be covered in the blood of innocence had you not acted on impulse. You should have sold me the truth. You should have sold me the truth. You should have told me the truth. I see no reason to condemn you. Theodora deserved to die for her treachery. As for any other victims, it was acceptable collateral damage. What's done is done. I hope you will learn from this. Right now we need to think about a way to escape. You murdered my kin and hid the truth from me. That is unforgivable. Leave my retinue. May Komora take you. You kept the secret all the time. I did, and I despise myself for doing so. Sisters of battle are taught to laugh in the face of lies and intrigue, but instead I feared that I would face immediate execution for the murder of the Rogue Trader. I hoped that people would think that it was Vottiger or the cultists who killed her, and I was right, but that lie, it burned in my throat, and here, in this horrific reality, away from terror's light, I realized that I could keep my silence no longer. Do you at least regret doing what you did? Your hands would not be covered in the blood of innocence had you not acted on impulse. I regret the deaths of innocents every waking moment, but how could I avert my eyes from heresy? That goes against my very nature. I'm glad to have revealed the truth to you, Rogue Trader. This dishonesty has been driving me out of my mind.
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
She did it, but she kind of gave it away in that one scene ages ago.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
The blood-stained parasites will face the sophisticated killers of the Cabal of the Poisonous Whisper. Those who have already survived one fight in the arena will go up against the fresh battle meat provided by the Cabal of the Mooned Skies.
Run, fools, or fall!
I will bathe in your screams.
Will you now?
too easy.
78. Oh, that's a nice shot.
It's as good as done.
Oh, I wish I could rotate this.
I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally. Never stood a chance.
Burning the peasants.
Tell me, and it is done. I can do that with the right incentive. You jest, surely. Me? Never in 1,000 sectors.
Guess I can't do it twice on
Am I
one turn.
getting paid for this?
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Nice shooting.
You've got a problem, I've got a prize.
This tedium is beneath me.
All right.
I am not your Xenos pet, Mon. No weakness is hidden from my sight.
See ya. Toasty! So I killed this guy because I don't want him to come in this side. I want the enemies to come this side where I've got my tank.
Your suffering will sustain me.
Faith without deeds is worthless. You, my Emperor!
Nice shot.
I'll do it.
I wonder if I can do a knockdown shot with this one.
This is why I was chosen.
Nope.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
You are mine now.
These guys are quite slow.
Horror await.
Okay, how the hell do I get to that guy?
It will be done.
I guess he must have like... No, his agility sucks. Oh, but he does have 95 dodge. 30, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Need perception to get rid of his dodge, basically.
What a pitiful.
Nothing I can't do. Absolutely not. Suits my purposes. I'll pass. Not my specialty. Not a problem for me.
I'm not interested.
Nice.
Victory is imminent.
Suits my purposes.
I'll make it happen.
Hobbadendum. Okay. Two snipers up there.
Accept your lot. On it.
Don't get too cocky. Tell me, and it is done.
Are you able to hit this goon? Yep.
That is beneath me. I understand your intent.
He's too far away for some of my abilities, but he's not too far away to get shot.
I am not your Xenos pet, Mon.
Let me educate you on the art of pain.
That was some pretty solid counter sniping.
Am I getting paid for this? Quite fair.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
This can't be over.
Oh, yeah, looks over to me. Oh, he's already got a mark of doom on him.
This tedium is beneath me. I am not your Xenos pet, Mon. Fortune favors the swift. If I must.
Boop.
Nobody escapes us.
Doubt is for the weak.
Wow, what an ass kicking that guy just got.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. Eradicated. I am his will made manifest. Doubt is for the weak.
I just single shot the guy. Just because Abelard's kind of in the way.
It will be done. I will do my...
Nice.
Someone else can do this. I'd rather not. That's not the Seneschal's job.
Why can't he attack twice? I don't understand. I have the necessary AP. He's got, you know, dual weapons. I'm very confused.
I'm not interested. Someone else can do this.
Huh, I can use the pistol burst though.
I'd rather not.
Oh, now it works.
Indeed.
Okay. Well, that was weird. But at least it fixed itself.
It will be done.
Already done.
Who even taught you to fight like this?
All too easy.
Who even taught you to fight like this?
At your beck and call. That's not the Seneschal's job.
Okay, this is a very weird bug where I have to switch back and forth.
I'm not interested. It will be done.
Yeah, fine.
I'll make it happen.
Time to
Your
die.
end was inevitable.
Your former captives, you have a chance to rectify the mistake you made that made you forfeit the Archon's favor. I doubt your mistress will change her mind. Sinister will surely not want to give up her new plaything.
Your kind has no right to exist.
Do not plead for swift death.
Did you bring snipers to this party? Nope. Second verse, same as the first. Nope, let's just get the extra
Not
turn.
a problem for me.
Let's just get the extra turn and begin the molten beaming. It's weird. I can't see the I can't see the hit chances on some of these.
You've unleashed my fury.
It's as good as done. I'll make it happen. Who, if not me?
I will tear your heart out for this.
On it.
I'm sure you will. None of my characters are injured, are they? Nope.
I can do that with the right incentive. Don't get too cocky.
So many officers in the same
You've got
team.
a problem. I've got a prize.
As the Emperor commands, I act. This is my strike is a prayer.
Oh, you lost one. Not a bad start.
I'll make you howl.
Yes. Just form a
Brace
neat,
yourself, Avalon.
queue.
Hunger beckons.
can't even tell how much damage that did. Obviously the interface is bugged out.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
He's definitely taking the pain, though.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. If it serves your cause. I understand your intent.
Wash.
If it serves your cause. Ancestors, guide me!
4 HP?
If I must.
Can always get Sister Argenta to
Will sustain me.
put the last
Perish
shot
for
in.
this affront.
Suits my purposes.
If it serves your cause. I see you moving. No more. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Let me educate you on the art of pain.
Nothing I can't do.
Alright.
Already done.
I will do my duty. Indeed. Victory is imminent.
I'll just use him as a wall.
A work for a flesh crafter.
Why is this beam angled?
Don't let your guard down.
There we go.
I'll see to it.
You will pay for this in blood.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Unfortunately, this free attack is with a weapon, not with a skill. Unless I use the heroic version of this. Which, I mean, I totally could.
Here's my perfect moment.
Silent fresh.
My drain life went to,
I'll make it happen.
oh, Eutrophilet over here.
I refuse.
Level ups for everyone! Absolutely vicious.
Just a minor setback.
I got this in the bag, man. There is nothing that they can do.
This is why I was chosen. As the Emperor commands, I act. That is not the Emperor's will. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. For you, my Emperor!
I'll tear your heart out for this.
Soldier gains the ability to make a number of extra attacks equal to their weapon's rate of fire, minimum 2. Using the weapon attack that normally costs the least AP.
In thy light I stand, and thy
So-
light I crave.
With this weapon, that means that I can make a bajillion undodgeable single shots.
This is why I was chosen.
I'll do it.
You, my
Let
emperor.
me educate you on the art of pain.
This is amazing.
A work for a flesh
As the emperor
grafter.
commands, I act. For you, my emperor.
I'll do it.
This is unacceptable.
Wow, he somehow survived.
Kemorak. Another soul slips
Ooh,
beyond the veil.
169. I needn't have even bothered.
I understand your intent.
Could have just
I
left
will
him.
not.
It's out of range.
This tedium is beneath me.
Let the true
Ooh, it hit.
inflict the pain.
Ancestors guide me. If I must.
Let them tremble.
You better run. Running will not save you.
Suits my... I don't have time for this.
At your beck and call.
Come on, Abelard.
It will be done.
I need to do something about his, like, ability to cut through parry. Well, something about enemy dodge, I suppose. These 95% dodge enemies kind of make a mockery of poor Abelard. Oh, we got a hit.
At your beck and call.
Never stood a chance. I'll see to it, but
I won't let her devour me.
A finale as bloody as it is disappointing. The pathetic amateurs who were wrongfully proclaimed champions of the arena are brought down at the hands of unworthy challengers. Impale the failures. Glory to the victor. Get out, monkey, and tell Tavantius he will pay for this insult. Oh yeah, you got some of that monkey business. Right, that's it for now. I'll clean up the arena after and do my leveling and so on. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time.